pity you can't attach an extra arm to your broom, Malfoy. Then I could catch a snitch for you. I don't go looking for trouble. Trouble usually finds me. Are you insane? Of course I wouldn't leave the Dursleys. Have you got a house? When can I move in? Brilliant! It's potions lasting on Friday. So they won't have time to poison us at all. How long have you been the Big D then? Shut it. Cool name. Will you always be the Ickle Diddykins to me? Shut your face. You don't tell her Aunt Petunia to shut her face. When a pumpkin and Diddy comes, can I use them? You can't give a mental the old 1-2. Proud? Are you crazy? All those times I could have died, and I didn't manage it. They're all furious. Dumbledore will be the only one gone from the school, and none of them are loyal to him. Snape, kill Dumbledore. She's Ron's sister, but she ditched Jean. She's still Ron's sister. I'm his best mate. That'll make it worse. If I talk to him first, he'll hit you. But if I don't care, he's your best mate. She killed Sirius. She killed him. I'll kill her. There's no need to call me Sir, Professor. So what? Don't you understand? If Snape's get a hold of the stone, Voldemort's coming back. Haven't any of you heard what it was like when he was trying to take over? There wouldn't be any Hogwarts to get expelled from. He'll flatten it or turn it into a school for dark arts. Losing parents doesn't matter anymore. Can't you see? Did you think that he'll leave you and your families alone? Gryffindor wins the House Cup. Even if I got caught before I can move into the stone, well, I'll have to go back to the Dursleys and wait for Voldemort to find me there. It's only dying a bit before than I could, because I never going over to the dark side. I'm going through the trapdoor tonight, and there's nothing you can say to stop me. Voldemort killed my parents, remember? I'm going to Hagrid's. I've got a good feeling about going to Hagrid's. Albus Severus urinated for the two masters of Hogwarts. One of them was a Slytherin, and he was probably the bravest man I knew. Severus Snape wasn't you. Snape was Dumbledore's. Dumbledore from the moment he started hunting down my mother. Are you sure that is a real spell? Well, it's not very good, is it? I've tried a few of them simple spells myself, and they all have worked for me. None by my family's magic at all. And it's ever such a surprise when I got my letter. I was ever so pleased, of course. It's the best school of witchcraft there is, I've heard. I've learned all course books by heart, of course. I hope is enough. I'm Hermione Granger, by the way. Who are you? I hope you're pleased with yourself, or we could all have been killed, or worse, or expelled. Now, if you do not mind, I'm going to bed. At least no one on the Gryffindor team had to buy their way in. They got it on pure talent. I will not calm down. Imagine losing fingernails, Harry. It really puts our suffering into perspective, doesn't it? Nobody ever asked me to a party before. As a friend. Is that why you dyed your eyebrow for the party? Should I do mine too? I enjoyed the meetings too. It was like having friends. Mistletoe. Good thinking. It's often invested with nargles. Yes, my mother was quite an extraordinary witch, but she did like to experiment. One of her spells went rather bad one day. I was 9. Daddy, look! One of the gnomes actually bit me! I never stunned anyone except in our DNA lessons. It was noisier than I thought it would be. If you made a better rat than a human, that's not much to boast about. You could have died rather than betray your friends, and as we would have done for you. There's enough filled my roads without you touching them. You are truly your father's son, Harry. Keep murdering, I'll be a murderer. Dying? Not at all. Quicker and easier than falling asleep. Do you think your father and I would have lain down and taken orders from an old hag like Umbridge? No! Believe me, I never betrayed James and Lily. I would have died before I betrayed them. Read between the lines. I say she thinks you're a bit of conceited, mate. Creature is cleaning. Creature lives to serve the noble house of Black, and it's getting blacker every day. It's filthy. I'm looking for him later. Expect you to find him upstairs crying his eye out over my mother's old bloomers or something. Of course, he might have crawled up into an iron cupboard and died, but I mustn't get my hopes up. Your mother died to save you. And if there's one thing Voldemort cannot understand, it's love. I believe your friends, Messrs. Fred and George Weasley, were responsible for you trying to send you a toilet seat, no matter how thought it would amuse you. To our newcomers, welcome. And our old hands, welcome back. There's a time of speech making, and this is not it. Tuck in. I don't need an invisible cloak to become invisible. Scars can come in handy. I once myself had one of my left knee of a perfect map of the London Underground. Ah, music. A magic far beyond all we do here. And now at bedtime, off you trot. Alas, earwax! It's lucky it's dark. I haven't blushed so much that Madame Farley told me she liked my new earmuffs. Take off my hat to you, or I would, if I was not afraid of showering you with spiders. Time is making fools of us again. Sorry, Harry. I should have said, he who must not be named would not want to be immediately killed the person who reached the island. Don't cow your owls before they are delivered. He cannot kill you if you are already dead. Severus, please. Witness for the defense. Albus, Percival, Wulfric, Brian, Dumbledore. Harry must know, not until the last moment, not unless it's necessary. Otherwise, he could have the strength to do what must not be done. Using defensive spells? Why, I can't imagine any situation arise in a classroom that you would be required to use a defensive spell, Miss Granger. You're surely unexpected to be attacked during class. I do not criticize the ways things have run in this school, but You have been exposed to some very irresponsible wizards in this class. Very irresponsible indeed. Not to mention extremely dangerous half-breeds. I don't think so, Mr. Potter. The ministry places a high rather value on my life than yours, I'm afraid.